Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Eat With Me day. So today's gonna be really low key, you guys. It's a really easy day, a really easy day for eating. I'm about to go drop my kids off at their homeschool program. And so then I'm gonna be on my way to exercising. So I just have a little snack for myself real quick. Just got my cold brew coffee and I got my golden honeydew. I just cut that up last night, and so I put that in there with some Greek yogurt. I've never had it with Greek yogurt before. I've been eating it the last few times with cottage cheese. That's not my favorite, so we're gonna try Greek yogurt this time. So this is an e-meal, so I have to eat it kind of quick so that I can come back, and I have to wait 3 hours until I can switch to eat, I guess, kind of my normal breakfast. So I'm gonna have eggs when I get back, and so I'll have to be like in an S setting then. So I was thinking about doing eggs this morning, but I'm not super hungry yet, and I really want to eat this golden honeydew, and so we're gonna do an E setting right now, and then I think I'll be more hungry later after I exercise to eat the eggs when I come back. So I'm gonna go do all of that. That's my early morning snack, and I'll see you guys in a little bit when I come back home to eat my actual breakfast. All right, guys, I'm back from exercising. You'll have to excuse the exercise hair. I'm a little bit self-conscious about it, but so yeah, exercising took way longer than I thought. My mom and I get to talking and it takes a while. So it's been like 3 hours, so I can actually eat again, which is cool. But I'm making dinner in the crock pot tonight, and so since I took so long exercising, I gotta get the roast in the crock pot or it's not gonna be done on time. So we're gonna do that real quick before I eat breakfast. I'm just gonna hurry and do all of it. So last night we made some chicken, which looks totally unappetizing in that form. So I'm gonna shred it up. It's just plain chicken breast, and that is so I can put on my salads and everything this week. So I've been trying to just have that in there. My middle daughter really likes having the chicken in there as well and putting it on different things, and so it just helps to have a container of that in the fridge all week long. Ooh, it looks good now, all chopped up. It was like literally fall apart, melt in your mouth kind of meat. We just did this overnight and it turned out really good. So I just have to get it into like a container so I can put it in the fridge, but it is gonna be lunch today. I'm gonna make a salad with the chicken for lunch. It's gonna be, we're like an hour or two from lunchtime, so it's gonna be like a later lunch because I still wanna have my eggs and everything this morning. So that's gonna be more like kind of a little bit of an early lunch, and then we'll be good. So I tend to do really good with the crock pot meat. I like the fall apart, like really melt in your mouth kind of crock pot meat. So I do try to have a lot of that going just all the time because that really helps me get more of my protein needs in. That is one of my issues in the past of Trim Healthy Mama, is just like not really doing so well with the protein. I try to find like ways around it, and now like I'm aware I'm doing that, or was doing that, you know, several years ago when I was doing this before. And so now I'm like, okay, I have to make sure I have protein in the center of every meal, that I'm having enough protein, because I'm the kind of person where I could easily just have a salad for lunch and be totally happy and there not be any protein in it at all, and it just be all vegetable. And so, you know, then I'm not really paying attention to my protein needs. So today there's gonna be chicken in it, and it's gonna be good. I've been doing salads a lot of the days of the week, at least half of them, and I've been doing the tuna melt half of them too. So maybe one of these days here we'll have to do a tuna melt for lunch. You can see that recipe. It's like super easy. Oh, I wanted to show you guys real quick too, something my daughter made. It's interesting. It's like, it's Trim Healthy Mama friendly, and it was online she found. So I will link it in the description if I can. But I think she just has like powdered gentle sweet on top of it, and then this is like, there's almonds and coconut flakes in there, and she mixed it with peanut butter and some of the chocolate chips, and that's all I know. There might be more ingredients, but she made it and it's actually really good, you guys. Obviously it would be considered an S because there's nuts in there, but she made it and the girls took it with them today for their lunch, and so it's pretty cool. You might want to try it. So all my big containers are in the dishwasher. This is like dishwasher cleaning day because I just undid all the leftovers and everything that we didn't eat from the fridge. We've been doing really good with our leftovers, but there was some in there that did escape us. So I'm gonna put the chicken in there, and then I'm gonna get this crock pot roast started. All right, we got that taken care of. So now I have my beef roast. Dun, 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 dun. So that's going in a crock pot with a bunch of spices. I don't measure like anything for this. I just go completely off of what tastes good, what I normally do, and I don't know. So we're just gonna do a bunch of dumping, but I'll show you what I'm gonna dump in with it. It's super easy. Bunch of spices and just like a little bit of water, and that's it. I'm actually going to add some of this bone broth instead of water in here. I like it moist and just a little bit soupy, so that's about it. Now we're gonna add some spices. All right, I got the lights on. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. We're like in this dark little corner over here. So this is just like a, what is this? Longhorn beef rub. It's really good. Not too much. It's a little bit spicy. I don't like a whole lot of spicy, but I am adding a little bit of chili powder, which I need to be careful because this little, like, I don't know where this top part went. Then paprika, my husband's favorite. There's not much left in here, so I'm just gonna use up the whole thing. And then what I do when I run out of stuff throughout the week, I just add it on my Walmart grocery order app, and it just, you know, it sits in there and it waits for me all week, which has really been really handy. This is cumin, by the way. Like a lot of cumin, typically. Sometimes I just squeeze these and like pump a bunch out. A little bit of onion powder. Like that, little garlic powder. I think I'm going a little overboard. That actually looks really good. I think I'm pretty much done. Adding a little bit of salt, and I'll have to add a little bit of pepper. All right, and lastly, our little bit of pepper. Can't tell if any's actually coming out. There we go, a little bit. So those are literally all my spices. That's like everything I do, and then that's pretty much dinner that's gonna be ready. I am gonna make the Brussels sprouts real quick, and I just put them in their little casserole dish, and they'll just be in there and they'll be ready, and I'll let them just kind of sit in the oven with it off for a couple hours before I cook it. And yeah, it usually does pretty good, but I like to get it done earlier in the day or ahead of time. I have trouble making dinner around the 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock hour in there. Like, everything seems to snowball and get busy, so I do try to do a lot of meals that are like earlier in the day that I can prep and have them ready to go, and that does really help me. And also the Walmart grocery app, like, it's really handy to like put things in there throughout the week. I used to have to do it like old school, and I'd keep like a list all week of what I needed, and I'd just like write it down and keep my list. Now I just add it in the app, and then I don't have to like think about it again, which is super cool. So little tip there, I'm getting with the technology a little bit, so if you aren't yet, I completely understand, but it is really helpful. So you might want to end up trying that too. All right, it is ready. So it's going to sit there probably about 5 or 6 or 7 hours even. We still have time for, so that's cool. I just push it back here out of the way, and then I don't think about it for the rest of the day. And yes, I can get all my kids to eat the beef roast. They will eat that. They do like that. And then most of them will eat the Brussels sprouts, and of course they're required to try it and have like a little bit of it. So yeah, it's a pretty decent meal for us. All right, so I got everything out, super easy. I just slice this up in real thin slices, but I like them like spirally, so I don't chop it. I've got some real bacon bits I'm gonna put on top of it. Olive oil, that's what I have for today. Sometimes I'd use avocado oil on this. Then I'm gonna use up the rest of our Parmesan. I like to get the big shredded Parmesan cheese. Makes it feel a lot more fun with this meal to sprinkle it on top, but I forgot, so we're gonna use a regular today. One bag of these usually does okay for our family right now, just because not everyone likes a huge portion. And so yeah, I'm just gonna chop everything up. I'm gonna put it in here. I might sprinkle some salt and pepper on it, but otherwise that is pretty much all the ingredients that I need. There's something about chopping vegetables that is like so therapeutic to me. It's just so relaxing. I don't know. Do you like to chop vegetables? Give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. Or are you one of those people that like absolutely hates it? I don't know. I feel like there's two extremes. Like you either love it or you hate it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, you guys, and there it is, all delicious and yummy looking. And dinner is done. Now it's time for breakfast. Finally I get to sit. All right, so breakfast is done. I've got 3 eggs and then my bowl of berries, and that's all I'm gonna have for right now. I might do my fat stripping FRAPPE shake later. I do that almost every morning, every day, but I don't feel like I need it yet. So I might do it with lunch, or I might do it like a snack a little bit later today, or I might even do it like tonight, like after dinner. We'll have to see. I don't know yet. So this is what it looks like. Very nice and lovely. So days like today are like super weird because I normally homeschool my kids. Some of you might know that, but so they're with me like all the time, right? And on one day a week they go to like a homeschool program. Well, this is the first year, I don't know, in like the entire homeschooling journey. This is year 13. This is the first year where I don't have a little kid like at home with me. So my youngest one is 5 now, and she just started kindergarten, so she's gone at the program during the day, And so like I'm literally like here by myself during the day. It's a really weird feeling to just be able to like sit and eat my breakfast and not cook for anybody else. Like that's why we're doing an eat with me day today, because I'm just like, wow, this is gonna be like a quiet, like low-key day. It's kind of cool. So my son doesn't go to the homeschool program because it's not for high school and he's in his senior year, but he works with my husband, so he's usually gone during the day, except today, he's actually here. He's here because he's not feeling good. But normally on these days it's like quiet, I'm like by myself. It's such a weird feeling to just like sit here and be able to eat my food. So anyway, today was legs day at the place. I like to get on the machines and just do like the machines, the weight machines. So I did all the leg weight machines today. It's like nothing official, you know, where like I know what I'm doing kind of thing, but it's like a normal mom workout. And yeah, I like that better than like the free weights, but it feels really good. It feels really good for my legs to be like getting stronger. Like I can feel it. I really, really like going. And I really like that feeling of getting stronger and feeling like smaller in my body, just simply because I went and worked out and built the muscles. So it's kind of a really good feeling, you know? But yeah, I do legs one day. I do this like aerobic kind of machine one day. I don't even know what to call it. You know, it moves your arms and legs back and forth, whatever that is, you know? And then I do the arm machines one day, and I just go through my little program each day and vary it like that, and it works really good, and I've been really like enjoying that. So all right, well, breakfast is over. I've been sitting here in the peace and quiet way too long, and I've got to go get some stuff done now. So my hope is to have lunch sometime in the next like 2.5 hours before I have to go pick up my kids, and that way it'll be like a late lunch, but I'll still be able to have time to get dinner in before I have somewhere to go tonight, like right at dinner time. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my stuff, and I'll see you guys in a couple of hours for lunch, which is gonna be an awesome salad. So looking forward to it. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I have made my lunch, but I literally have to go pick up my girls right now. So it's made, and I'm bringing it with me to eat in the car. And I'm not gonna vlog it or film it because I'm not that coordinated, but I'm gonna take it with me. I'm gonna go eat it in the car. I'm feeling rushed. Literally all I did since you guys saw me like a couple of hours ago was help my son enroll in some college classes for his last year of his homeschooling. And oh my gosh, it took the whole time. And like, I literally have not done anything else today. I'm so behind everything I have to get done. It's really crazy. But anyway, feeling rushed. So here's what I'm eating for lunch. It's super easy. Here's all it is. It is my Greek salad that I've been liking. There is a lot of chicken down in here. It's hard to see, but it is down in there. I've got other things that are yummy, like goat cheese. I've got a little bit of red onion. I've got grape tomatoes. I've got calamari olives. I've got some avocado. I've got some cucumber. And of course I've got all the lettuce. And I've got my Primal Kitchens dressing, and that's about it. Honestly, that's a really big salad for me. I am not totally sure I'm gonna eat all of that. Sometimes if I'm really super hungry, I might, but I'm not feeling super hungry right now, so I'm not sure how much of that I'll eat, but we'll see. And then yes, I got my it's coming with me. All right, so I'm running out the door. What we've got left on the agenda for today is when I get back, I don't think I'm gonna need a snack in the afternoon. So I'm probably just gonna wait a couple of hours, try to get my dinner in. When I get back, I'm gonna start cooking the Brussels sprouts, try to get in my dinner of the Brussels sprouts and the roast before I go to my thing tonight. And then when I come home from my thing, I'm probably just gonna make like a kind of like a icy snow cone kind of slushy thing that it's a little lemon juice with crushed up ice and some stevia, and that's like it. So I don't know if I'm gonna film that part or make that part, but that's probably gonna be my snack tonight, and that's like literally like it so far. So I will see you guys in a couple of hours for dinner. All right, so I'm back at home now. It's been a little while, and guess what? I ate the whole thing. So it was very, very delicious. I ate it in the school pickup line. And so we're gonna check real quick over here. The roast has been in the crock pot maybe for like 5 hours, almost 6 hours, somewhere in between 5-6 hours. And so I just want to check how it's coming along, because I have to leave the house in a little over an hour, and I'm hoping to get dinner in before that. So let's see how it went. All right, it's looking good. I'm not sure if it's quite ready yet, but I know that it'll be ready, I think, in an hour. But I feel like if I kind of shred it up a bit ahead of time, then it'll be ready little bit faster and I can ensure that I have dinner on time. And then I've also started those in there, so that is going. So I broke it up in there a little bit and I'm gonna let it keep going for a little bit longer, maybe another 30-40 minutes, and I'll need to eat. All right, you guys, dinner is done, so I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Here is what our delicious Brussels sprouts look like when they are finished. They look delicious. And then my meat over here in the crock pot is done. That's what it looks like. And that is my whole dinner. And so that's pretty much what I'll be eating for the rest of the night. I think when I get home tonight, I'll go ahead and make that snow cone-like thing. Maybe we'll make it together on a different video someday, but I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye now because I only have about 30 minutes to eat dinner with my family real quick and then get to going where I need to go tonight. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. I hope it was helpful for you, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Take care. Bye.
Start to sail along these ocean waves. Nobody knows how to find us. It's turning out to be a perfect day. I just wanna leave our normal lives behind us. So let's get lost out here.